Why, hello there YouTube and welcome to a Revolting review. I am Random Ross and today I review A Quiet Place Part 2. So this one is written and directed by John Krasinski, starring Emily Blunt and Cillian Murphy, and featuring some other, featuring that black actor who's been in like all the DCEU movies, appeared in it cameo, and Guardians of the Galaxy and that. I can't remember the guy's name. Along with the deaf girl from the first movie and the kid from the first movie. So this is an apocalyptic adventure horror. So in this, the Abbot family, after, first of all, in the opening act, we see how it all started. So the first opening scene of the film, is like a flashback, a prequel, how, like the last day of normality they had. And also, I think it was so John Krasinski could still reprise his role for a brief moment in the movie, because we all know he died at the end of the first film. And then it carries straight on from where the first movie ended, and the Abbott family, Evelyn and her two kids and the baby, all, venture out to find this signal they've been getting, and they play, and it's a song that they hear, Beyond the Sea, which I think is a very clever for message for those who want to find this little place. I can't get, and they also find another survivor named Emmett, played by Cillian Murphy, and then, the deaf girl and Emmett actually do find salvation. We find out that the monsters, not only is one of their weaknesses high frequency sounds, but they also hate water and they drown. And I should have warned you, there will be mild spoilers. And they find an island which is free from these creatures, until we find out one of them's on a boat and makes it there to the island. And so we see this sequel happen. And of course, everyone last year was ready to see this movie, but because COVID happened, John Krasinski thought it'd be an idea to just put the whole release on hold. It had its world premiere, but he put it on hold. So enough with the plot, let's get to my likes and dislikes. So first of all, the likes. I like that this was a direct continuation of the first movie, and I liked Emily Blunt in this, and Cillian Murphy as well. He was a great new addition to this franchise, and I also like the young actress who was the daughter in, who was deaf. And of course, we all know that she's deaf in real life, but in this she had a little bit more lines. She could talk very briefly, like some deaf people can talk like this. I don't want to take the piss or offend any deaf people there, but she does have a bit of very little vocal performance in this, but of course, like I say, she's deaf in real life, so she does a lot of sign. I also liked that a lot more happened in this one, a lot more adventurous stuff, and I like that in this one there was actually hope for people in this one. Of course, the creatures again, they're all CGI, but good CGI. I mean, their CGI was all good and everything, and the monsters were pretty much looked the same as they did in the first film. Hunting on sound. And the first film, like 90% of it, they had no dialogue or lines. Only one scene they had dialogue and talking in it. But this one, there was a lot more dialogue and a lot more talking in it too. So I like that as well. Now for the dislikes, because I do have some negatives to say about this. I did not really think that much to the final act of this film. First of all, I just didn't like how it ended. The ending was a bit dull. It's like they leave a lot of things unfinished, like, what's happening with the with that whole village that are on that small island. Did one monster just get on the island, or was there more than one? I don't really know, but yeah, and you know what, are they gonna reunite the Abbot, the girl with her family and stuff? Are they gonna find this haven and that? I just didn't like how it ended with things left as they were, and I don't know if Krasinski wants to make a third movie. I mean, I'll be down for a third movie as long as it ties all these loose ends that we got left. I mean, we can all guess what happens next, like guessing and make our own minds up on what happens. Maybe that's why they ended it that way. But yeah, if they make a third movie, I hope they just make a third one and call it a trilogy and that's it, because I don't want this turning into a massive franchise where it becomes a cash cow, a cash grab, or fan service or anything. But this one, I did like how it started, but towards the end it sort of went for me. But it's okay still, it's still alright. I mean, I just wish they could have tied things up and wrapped it up a bit better, but like I say, they probably are leaving things in motion for a third movie, which again I would be down for watching. Whether it's been confirmed or not, I don't know yet. If it has, do let me know in the comments. So, A Quiet Place Part 2, what am I going to rate this one? I'll give it 3.5 machetes out of 5. 3.5 machetes out of 5 for A Quiet Place Part 2. So, let me know down in the comments below, have you seen this one? And if you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Feel free to share with your friends, and also feel free to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It's one click for you, but it does wonders for me. But like I say, it's down to you. I can't make anyone at the end of the day. And hit the notification bell. All of my social media links, my Facebook group, my Twitter, Instagram, they're all linked down below in the description, so be sure to check all that out. I've been Random Ross, and this has been my Revolting review on A Quiet Place Part 2. So, until next time, don't have nightmares.